Hello and welcome to another Red Raider contest. This is Gary McNeil with Carl King on the camera, bringing you another track meet from what field is this, Carl? The Bolus field. I don't know if they got a name for the track or not, but anyway, we'll be bringing you, I'll give you some names of the teams here in a few minutes. We just got off work, so I'm probably panting and carrying on, trying to get my breath, getting set up. We've got a meet coming up here in just a second, so hang around, folks. We're going to do you right, so don't go away because you'll be sorry. Hold on. This is Gary McNeil once again, and I'll try to get you the names of the teams that are in this meet today. We have Urbana, St. Charles, Columbus School for Girls, and Watterson. These meets start at 4:30, and it makes it quite a challenge for us to get here since my cameraman doesn't get off, Mr. King doesn't get off work till 4:30. I don't get back in town from Springfield till about 20 after 4, so we're rushing and trying to get the halfway smelling good because this wind is blowing us right down on the track. But anyway, we made it, and so we're going to do the best we can. We're rushing to set the equipment up, get everything going here. We're getting ready for the girls 4x8, and in the girls 4x8 we have Bab, Brake, Carabin, and Jackson. And I'm not sure what order they'll be in, but we'll do the best we can to keep it up for you. Okay, Carl. We're getting ready to start. We got a race here. We have Urbana, I believe, in lane 1, London in lane 2. Get the colors here. I think Watterson's in lane 4. And let me see who we got in lane 5. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. They're all cutting in now. This is a 4x8 girls.
We need to have the track cleared, please. We have a race underway. We need the track cleared at the start of the runway. We have a 4x8 underway, guys.
You said that was a thorny. Yeah, there's a girl running right at him. Hopefully we'll be able to get the clock tonight. The clock is up and running well, so most of your people will probably be able to stay on the stands, pick out the runners. Okay. Urbana's in the wide stripe and Watterson's in the narrow stripe. So the other red team with the black shorts, I'm assuming, is Columbus School for Girls. We'll shut them off and pick them up at when they come down the stretch here for the handoff. This will save time and give us, make sure we got time for the rest of the races. Pole vaulter, I don't know if that was London or not. It's probably, is Canivas, is he the pole vaulter? I think that might have been Canivas. Andy Hartlow also pole vaults for London.
Back to the race.
And back to the race. And we have, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's Columbus School for Girls in the front and Watterson running second. Urbana third, and London is bringing up last place. And we'll catch the first lap of this one. We just very well may have some records, wind-aided records broken here today. We got a monstrous wind coming down the track. Be pushing the runners in the coming down the home stretch. And looks like the first two runners are running away with the pack. London has stepped it up a notch, pulled into third place, but there's such a distance there, it's going to be awful hard to make up. We got Jamie Odie getting ready to do a high jump here, so if we can catch her. Here she comes now. Up, not quite. And here comes the race. I believe that's the Clemens School for Girls. Out front, Watterson running a long second. London third, Urbana fourth. I can give you a girls relay in the Buckeye division for the girls. Last year, we had a time of 10-16-4 for the girls. So with that wind pushing these girls in the face, you get to make it up coming down the track, down the straightaway. Clemens School for Girls, if I'm not mistaken, in the lead. Urbana second. Well, we got, Carl, one more exchange? Okay.
I'll go down here in a minute.
All right.
It's just fine, man. I'll go to the high jump.
Okay, we're going to the high jump right now, and is that Odie? Odie? Odie, okay. I'm gonna get that right one of these days.
Yeah, we got 4 years.
4 years to get it right, huh? If we live that long. Unsuccessful. I don't know if that was the first or the second attempt, or second or third attempt.
Oh, okay. That's true.
Go. Final exchange. Clemens School for Girls. Exchange went off at 8 minutes and 9/10 of a second. With Watterson running second place. London coming up third. Got a beautiful day with the exception of all this wind. You down? Okay. I believe that fourth runner is break. These races here are important, I think, in the aspect of getting some times together and getting it set up so that when we go into the county meet and the BAC meets, we'll be ready and the coaches will know who to put in what heats and what races to put each runner in.
Girls discus.
I had one parent ask me, what kind of coaching are some of these coaches? A parent from North High School in Springfield. She said the coach, all he does is go sit in the stands when the races starts. And basically that's about all they can do, because once they're told what to do, it's up to the runners. And The runners have to make the showing themselves. And I believe here you get one call on the first race, and after that, if you're not there when your race starts, you're just out of luck. Like at the finals and BACs and probably the county meet, they'll probably call each race as it goes off and announce the times and then players and runners and everything. And here we have a winner. I believe it's Columbus School for Girls in a time of 10:43.8. Let's see if that fairly slow, but probably not bad according to the way this wind is holding them back down the back stretch. And London, here comes London. Were they running third?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Amy Brake. She's one of the basketball players that's going to be going to San Diego to a tournament this winter. Hopefully, if everything goes off right, we'll be there to bring it back to you on television. And we're going to take a break. I believe that's London, Camevis. Didn't Camevis go somewhere in the state in wrestling?
I think he did. I think he did make it to the state.
I didn't see enough speed there to get over that time.
Hit on the way up.
Hit the bar on the way up. Looks like they got the long drop off in good time. I'm going over to see my one of my grandchildren over at junior high in Weston Invitational. She throws the discus, Carl. They said when she throws the discus, you got to get behind, way back. There goes the boys already.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, I got it.
I didn't even see him. We got in the boys 4x8. We got Brady, Dominguez, Clerk, and Van Horn. So I believe that's. Is that Clerk for London? Okay. Nah. Can't tell. Clerk's got such a smooth runner. The colors are so close.
Which one?
And, huh? The red and white. I think that is Clerk. You can just about tell by his stride, and because nothing moves but his arms and his legs. Watch his head. I don't know. They're only showing one, but he may have another team. So London and Urbana's going to take the first one. And London's going to come across with a time of 1:02. First time around. So they juggled around on me. They switched to people. Like I say, the coaches are working on getting people in the positions where they want them, so when it comes time for the big race, we're ready to go. You tell me when you go down. The 4x8 boys, London's time is 8:51.4. Last year, I believe that was Brady, Dominguez, Elliott, and Akers. I think this is last year's. Yeah. That was in BAC. And I think they got about a third in the boys Buckeye division. Looked like that runner from Watterson kind of stepped it up there, Carl. Guys, here London does have two teams in there, Carl. I'm glad you pointed out to me. We have Jared Shove, Brian John, Rob Wilson, and Justin Harley. So both of those teams in the red and white are London. No wonder the colors look so close. London's running a close second. We've picked up some of the room there. I'm going to take a guess and say that's Van Horn carrying the mail there.
Girls high jump is reaching a conclusion. Girls high jump is getting near to be done. So boys high jumpers, you can begin checking in very shortly. All girls 100-meter hurdlers. Boys
Is that London jumping? Oh, we're going to miss it.
Boys 100-meter
Doesn't matter.
people should be bullpenning down at the north spur of the track. And we need the hurdle crew to be on standby. Hurdle crew on standby.
Yeah, I believe that is Nick Van Horn for London there, running in second place. Watterson's just kind of walked off with it. I'll check and see if Urbana's got a runner in there. Just let me know when you're down or up. Okay. And you're following Van Horn? Or London runner? Okay. I didn't carry all that extra luggage up here, so I don't have a monitor to see who you're on. Don't set me up and have me talking about something and you got the camera on something else that doesn't that doesn't mix. I've got a feeling that Watterson's getting ready to lap London there. London's second bunch. We got one more exchange. Who is that? I won't tell who it is, and that way we just miss Andy White, though. He didn't quite make it over. I'm going to see if I can get some of these parents that bring their cameras out to film the field events, if they would let me edit off of their tape, and then we can get the field events on with the rest of the thing, because there's no way we can get around to all these events. And it's a shame we have to leave some of the field events out, since basically we got Joe Young breaking records in about everything she does in the field events. Seems like every time she does something, she breaks a record. She's one of the girls that's going to be going to San Diego, the tournament in basketball. Any of you parents that may be watching this that are parents of the girls that are going to San Diego in basketball, please give me a call at 852-2467. I have something very important to run by you, and I need to talk to you about it as quick as possible.
Hurdle crew on standby. Hurdle crew on standby. Boys high jump.
I believe that's Dominguez, sir, Carl.
Boys high jump.
Yeah, that's Dominguez. I can tell
Boys high jump.
by his bill. It's a pretty solid young man there.
Boys high jump needs to check in.
Did you see that runner there for London? He's getting ready to take the baton from the wrong London runner. He had to step back. He was ready to go too, buddy. So Dominguez must be carrying the final leg for London. Are we running in second?
Yeah.
Okay. And Watterson's up top. We may be going to lap Urbana. Dominguez, I don't know if he's got enough time or not. He's trying to pick it up there. Come around the final turn. And this, a kid from Watterson, he's got some sprint left in him. You go, boy. They tell me they got a kid from, what school was it, Carl? That's going to blow your mind in the 100. It's either Watterson or Urbana. Yep, Dominguez lapped someone. London's going to finish in a time of 9:09.5.
We'll go to White Low.
Okay, we're going to White Low on the pole vault. We'll give you as much as we can. The record up at Dominguez ran on that team that ran in the Buckeye 4x8 last year. Their time was 8:51.4. Special thanks to Coach Wilson. I come up to Coach and I say, Coach, you got anything for me? He says, I may not look too slick, but I got everything under control, Gary. You go, Coach. He handed me a list of all his runners, and matter of fact, it's got everything on there. Urbana, Watterson, St. Charles. He's on the ball.
Lane 1. Finish this race. Hurdle crew. All lanes except lane 1. Until this race ends. Lanes 2.
There, folks. Let's just give you an idea how this wind's blowing. Those flags are straight out. Tell me there's not a wind out here. We get some trees out there for too long and it'll knock that wind down. As we're getting ready for the 100 high hurdles, girls, and for the girls we'll have Jones, Bueller, Page, Stambaugh, and Ventriska for London. Those are your runners for London. Not necessarily in that order, but I don't really know who the girls are. These old eyes are too far away for me to see.
The girls and boys 100 dashes. The girls 4x2 relays will bullpen right behind the judges' platform here, following the hurdles and the hundreds.
We'll have another slew of runners in the 100 this time. Okay. Mandy Jones ran last year for London, and she ran a time of 16:7 in the hurdles. That was in the BAC meet, and she's running again this year. So it'd be my guess that she's going to be in the first heat. By the way, most of our programs that we are doing will air pretty close within a half an hour to 45 minutes after the event. So you will see this program the same evening that it is run, and it will run all night and all day the next day on Channel 11. So if you don't get to see it then give us a call and we'll sell you a copy. It's nice of us, huh? Otherwise, you get a chance, you can tape it off of TV. Be good momentum for good memories for your momentum. Car's rough when you got to talk to yourself all the time. Okay, we're getting ready for the girls 100 high hurdles. Let's see if I can spot Mandy Jones. London's usually in lane 4, and we're also in lane 2. Watterson's in lane 3. We're not using lane 1. Urbana's in 5. Watterson in 6. Clemens School for Girls 7. And I can't see 8. And we have a little something going on down there. Runners had to get up. Tell you what, Carl, if we put a cape on, it might be able to just fly with them hurdles.
Yeah.
And not come down to the last one. Superman. Wonder Woman. And we have a race. And let's see who we got here. Urbana's off to a good start. Is that girl I said looked like she could run? Or run the hurdles? Going to finish in a time of 16:06. I believe that was Urbana. Lane 1, 2, 4 is London. 3, I believe, is Clemens School for Girls. Watterson in 5. Urbana in, or is that Watterson? Might be Watterson in 5 and 6. Clemens School for Girls in 7. And we're not using 8. Runners to your mark. Guns are up. These girls are taking off from stand-up, some of them, Carl. Is that a good way to come off on the hurdles? You know more about it than I do. I guess they did go down. Got a slow start. Here comes Watterson. I think that's the girl I was talking about. It was striding so well in practice. She's got them steps down too. She might be even faster. Oh, she had killed her. 17:06. Watterson. It's hard to tell what London came in. Men, boys, 110 meter high hurdles. In London we have 3 runners, Nathan Bennett, Brad Johnson, and Matt Russell. And the time into BAC last year for boys was I'm going to tell you. I might look it up here, Carl. We got the runners down. While they got the runners down, I'll see if I can find it. Oh well, doesn't matter. $110, Bennett, Johnson, and Russell. I don't know if we're going to have to run 2 heats or just 1 this time. Maybe 2. Once again, and you'll be hearing this quite a bit during the contest, we are trying to get our TV crew to go together to go to the San Diego thing. So, parents, give me a call, 852-2467. Immediately, if you're watching this program, or somebody knows a parent of one of the girls that's gone, get a hold of them, have them give us a call. We would love to bring this event back to London, show what your girls are doing clear across the country. Okay, we have the runners in place. London's coming out of 4. And I believe 7. As far as I can tell, 4 and 7. We have a race. And we got our Watterson's just walking away with it. First and second. (15-3). London runner slowed up at the finish line there, Carl. I'm always been taught you run through the finish line. Get the best time you can get. That time he got may have been a little bit slower than somebody in the another heat that would knock us out of some points. So runners run through the finish line. And I'm not a coach either. Okay. We're getting ready for the 100 meters, and we'll have the girls first. We'll have Shell House, and Limes are scheduled to run the 100 for London. Brandon Edley on the high jumper. I think he's just now learning. As you can tell, Brandon's quite a competitor, though. Got him coming from both sides. We got two teams with about the same color, so I'm not sure what team that is. The maroon pants could be either Watterson or Urbana. I don't see, is Dillard over there?
Yeah, he probably passed on all of those.
Oh, okay.
Brock, too. Here goes the 100.
Okay, we're getting ready for the 100 girls here. And like I say, for London, we have Shell House and Limes. London will be coming out of lane 3. And I can't tell. Runners up. We have a race. Going to have 2 heats, so we got 1 London runner, and I believe that might be Mandy Jones. And there goes Watterson. Time of 12:09. I was trying to find the hurdles for the boys, and I didn't think about it, but London boys hurdles, we had Sean Strobel last year, BAC 15-4. So that was the boys. And the girls, Mandy Jones and Jessica Shellhouse in the 100 meter dash ran 13-1. Oh, the race was running 13-1. We're ready for the second heat, girls, 100-yard dash, or 100 meter dash. And I believe London's running out of lane 3, maybe lane 4. This is the girls. And Urbana is working. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Is that girl that's ran in the state the last 2 years? That's what time she gets. 12:09, and she wasn't even running. They have a girl that ran in the state last year and just ran away with everything. I don't know if that was her or not. Matter of fact, she almost won the state by herself, I think. About like that girl from Arlington that one year. Okay, we're getting ready for the third heat of girls 100-meter dash. Pick up the coach's daughter on TV there. She still runs the junior high. And here we have a race here. London's in lane 2. That might be the only runner we got there. Okay, just 1 second. I want to ask you a question. Finished this race in 14.4. Was that London out front there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you got boys 100-meter dash? And we have a slew of them. We have Dillard, Knowles, Siegel, Lowe, Brock, Laney, Justin Dillard. The first Dillard was Chuck, and Tyree. Tyree, by the way, is being looked at at Ohio State and a few other Big Ten schools. When you see him run, I think you'll see why. This man is a man amongst boys.
I heard the Bengals was looking at him.
Say the Bengals was looking at him. He's just going to skip college, huh? Go down to the Bengals, you get killed. He wouldn't last but a month with no more than they got to help down there. We got Watterson. Let's see, Urbana in lane 1, Watterson in lane 2, Watterson in lane 3, Watterson in lane 4. Then we have Chuck Dillard in lane 5. I believe it's Watterson in 6. Watterson has a slew of runners. Then we have a London runner in lane 7. If you know any of these people, kids will holler at me. Lanes. And we got one in lane 8 too. The only ones I would know would be Dillard and Lowe, Brock, and Laney, and Dillard and Tyree. There's only one here I probably wouldn't know by name. That's Knowles and Siegel. We have the mark runners to the mark, guns up. Up. Everybody get up. We'll start over again. We didn't like that.
Somebody false started. They got to go.
Oh, did he fall? Did he call a false start?
That's not
No. I thought he stopped them, and then they came up.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody in lane 3. Wasn't there a runner in lane 3?
That's not it. He didn't throw anybody out.
Why wouldn't there be somebody in lane 3? Dillard, Watterson stepping out. That must be the young man that is telling me Mike run a 10. 10-7, Watterson. What'd they say his time was? By the way, it's wind 8 at 10-7. Dillard was right behind him. I should have cut his time.
And he wasn't on there.
They shut it down at 10-7? Dillard was moving pretty good. Looked like he might. Did he end up with a second or a third or what? I was watching that kid from Watterson so close. Dillard got out of the blocks real good. That's a young man can pick him up and put him down. London girls out there having a little powwow before the race, getting their strategy together. I know that ground's cold. To be young again. Ain't gonna happen, is it? I had a birthday last Saturday. 42.
42 what?
I don't know if I could hear what you said. 42 what? 42 plus?
What, another 40?
Another 40. I feel that way. Okay, we're getting ready for the second heat. Boys 100. I know at 1 we have Jordan Brock in 3. In 5 we have Lowe. It's either Lowe or Lau. I think it's Lowe. Laney's in 7. He's got his head down, I can't tell. Laney got a big head anyway. That's my man. Touchdown kid. Runners are up. Oh, he fell out. He walked out of that one, I thought.
Look like he's using a stand-up starter.
Yeah, he had his arm back up in the air, like a wing, like a, what do you call them things on the back of cars? Something like. He put a boat part on a car. Must be planning on going across the ocean when we get to San Diego. If we get there. We got Lowe out front right now. Brock's strutting hard. Brock's got a strong finish. Him and Lowe are going to push him. Across the finish line, I believe it's Brock, 11.5. Of course, like we said, it's wind aided. So we'll tell, like, yeah, write it down in the book. If they don't put wind aided, nobody will know.
We'll know 20 years from now.
Uh-huh. Look, son, I run an 11.5. I tell you what now. You still up?
Len, you can leave the blocks there. We got a cart coming down.
My dad was
coming down for the blocks.
Dad was telling me that when he was living, that they made such a big stink about running 10 and under 10. He said they did it because that's all they had to do when he was coming up was run. They didn't have all these cars and motorcycles and stuff. He said you ran everywhere you went. He said and raced from street light to street light. He said 10 was not nothing unusual for somebody to run 10 and under 10. They just weren't. Oh, Mike's on the cart again. Look at him. Follow him. Too much weight and it wouldn't go. Oh, Carl, you shouldn't say that because Mike's been on a weight program and he's looking good. Look at him. He gave the big yell the other day. I get to drive the cart. Girls 4x2, and for London we have, I think the first leg will be run by Shell House, second will be by Timmons, third will be by Wilson, and the fourth will be by Mandy Jones. So that's your girls team, and we will be coming out of lane 3, I believe. Let's see if I got a time here for the 4x2. The time in the 4x2 at the Buckeye DAC was 15 and 9/10. So that was won by Lakewood. This was at the BACs a year ago. Okay, you can break it until they get ready. He goes up with the flag. Now he's got to get up in front of that first runner, don't he?
Ladies, stand at your blocks.
And we have London running out of, what did we say, lane 3? Urbana's up there ahead in lane 4. Four by 2.
On your marks.
Granddaughter ran in 4 by 2, 4 by 4 over at Watterson the other day, and got to the 2, and she ran so fast she just walked off the track because she couldn't go any farther. And we got some pickups. Somebody's picking up here at lane Watterson, I believe it is. They're catching London. Urbana looks like they might have a little advantage there. Slowing down at the exchange. That wind is probably putting pressure on him. He's going to make it. They almost come to a stop on that exchange, Carl. And look at Watterson kicking out. London's going to be bringing up the last. Watterson's got a strong leg coming in. Second exchange there. Good exchange. Corey Wilson takes exchange for London. So you can just about say that, well, Watterson's running strong, but Clemens School for Girls is giving it a try there. Quite a bit of distance there. Bad exchange for Watterson. I don't know who this is for Watterson, but they're moving some track there. Strong runner. Clemens School for Girls is making a bid to no avail. 15-3 and 4/10.
I'm sorry, but I really don't think I
I believe London crossed in 20.7. Okay, that was the girls. And we go to the next race is a long one, Carl. 1600, I believe. But I don't know if the boys. Yeah, it's running between there. Meter run, and for London we have Collins, Park, Tackus, and Clerk. So we know Clerk is. Let's see here. In lane 7. Let's see if I can tell. And we'll give you the first lap and the last lap. And any highlights in between. And we're rounding, coming up the straightaway for the first lap. Looks like we have Watterson up top with London. It's off early in the race. London setting the pace. Have two London runners up there. What is that, a mile car?
Yeah, basically.
Have one more lap to go in this race, and London's still up there in the hunt. London and Watterson, I believe. Clerk's made his way up closer to the front. See if he was holding back. He got a long way to go to catch up, though. Might have a battle over there with London and Watterson. Young man can stay close. Wish I knew his name. Yeah, looked like it might be a little bump in there. Good side of the pole vault pit as we went by. I believe that's Liz Hamilton down there cheering them on. Liz says she's going to be the athlete of the century. They just picked it up, didn't they, Carl? Watterson's kind of stepping away. London's pushing though. He's putting up a strong run anyway. Run through the finish line, young man. 9.5. Clerk's got a strong finish here. Tell you what, almost all of them got through this in pretty good time. We got to run the girls too, right?
Second, third, and fourth.
Look like it. Them add up too. Second, third, and fourth for London look like. And we had 4 runners in that race. To get a second, third, and fourth is pretty doggone good. 16-meter run for the girls. And right now I'm showing 2 girls from London. And that would be Richardson and is it Audie or Odie? You figure it out. I saw her the other day, and I'm sure she looked at me real funny, like, when are you gonna get my name right? It's pronounced just like it's spelled, O-D-Y. Jamie Odie. London's in lane, well, don't matter.
He's a 5-lap race.
Yeah, she's one that Mr. King said that ran an extra lap one race. They call her the 5-lapper instead of 4. She'll never get to live that down. I know. That was a cold day. It wouldn't be so bad out here today if it wasn't so windy. But by us having to be back here out of the sun, and you can't film into the sun from the other side, so just have to go with the flow. Got a nice packer for the first lap anyway. Looks like the School for Girls is setting the pace. She's the official pace setter. You have them official pace cars. And we have a sea of red coming around here. Red and maroon. Is that Odie up front there, Carl? Which one is Odie? The one in front? That fourth one? Second one, okay, that's what I meant. You know her from junior high, don't you? We're going to try to get a junior high meet. And once again, before I go down on this, I want to call to your attention, folks. You know any parents of the girls basketball team that's planning on going to San Diego? We have something that is a surprise for them. We would like for you to give me a call. Parents, give me a call at 852-2467 immediately if you're watching this program. I have something I think you'll be very, very interested in. And it has to be done this week. Okay, you're up?
Yeah.
Okay, we're up and
You got one more lap.
yeah, one more lap going here, and London's still up there in the hunt. Both London runners are up there in the hunt. Final gun sound. When that gun went off, boy, they start picking it up, Carl.
Three of them up there.
We've only got two in the race, I think. I'm only showing Richardson and Odie. So it's Odie and School for Girls, Columbus School for Girls there.
Oh, yeah, we got one with fourth up there.
Yeah, that would be Richardson, if my paperwork here is right. Odie's trying to stretch it out. I don't know if that was such a good idea of fighting that wind to make you stretch. Now's when you want to stretch. I think Odie's getting a little tired. Maybe she'll feel them heels and pick it up. She's tired. These Columbus School for Girls, that must be all they do is run, because they've been up there pretty tight in first in most events. Odie got a second. London's going to get a fourth. 2 and 4 in this race. And I think we got a race there. Race. The 4x1. And for London we have Dillard, Lowe, Knowles, and Laney. And I believe Chuck Dillard, is going to be the leadoff man. And I should be able to tell who these people are. Let me see who's in second spot. I believe that's Lowe. Take the first handoff. Knowles will take the second, and Laney will be bringing it home. So it's right in order. Dillard, Lowe, Knowles, and Laney. That's the first.
Exchange on number 1.
They're calling for exchange, getting them ready. Flags are still, that one flag doesn't come halfway down, Carl. Must be half mast. Maybe it's for Elion.
Exchange on number 2.
Change on number 2.
Exchange on number 3.
White flag on 3.
Just to start.
We got ready to start. London will be coming out of lane 2. Dillard's kind of tightened up there quite a bit, hadn't he? Young man looks like he's been lifting weights or something. We have a race, a clean start. We only got 3 runners in this heat. So London's going to have their hands full. I'm sure Watterson's going to be carrying the mail. London got a slow handoff, but Kenny Lowe, he's starting to lose a little ground. I imagine this kid who's going to bring it home for Watterson is going to be cooking. London's running a tough race. Laney's bringing it up for London, but look at it. This kid can stride now. Carl, he just runs like he just gliding. He does, don't he? Tell me about it. Reminds me of myself. Man. He must have watched some old films with me.
Missouri 1001.
Sitting in the lounge chair.
One okay? Was it okay? Thank you.
It was okay, so have a completed race.
You're okay, I'm okay.
Yeah. So we're getting ready for the girls now, I believe. And let's see what we got for the girls. We have Shell House, Carabin, Timmons, and Wilson, 4x1. Seemed like Wilson just ran a race just a minute ago. She ran in the 4x2, didn't she? Seemed like that's pretty quick. Didn't have much time to rest up, or did she?
Was she second leg?
Let me see where she usually is. Let's see. Yeah, she's second leg. Yeah, that young man from Watterson, I don't know what his name is, but I need to check the paper and watch for him.
Lane 1, Watterson's in lane 2, London's in lane 3, CSG is in lane 4.
I like that. I wish they would announce that for all the races.
Also in lane 5, so make sure you have the right teammate, the right lane, CSG. Again, it's Urbana in 1, Watterson in 2, London in 3, CSG number 1 in 4, and CSG number 2 in 5.
You got anything you want to say to Glenn, Carl?
I hope he coughs up that mic soon.
Coughs up what?
He coughs up that mic in front of him soon.
Glenn's the man. He's been around this for quite a while. He knows his stuff. And then as the wind picks up, four by one girls. Once again, we have Shell House, Carabin, Timmons, and Wilson. Not necessarily in that order.
Exchange zone number 1. Exchange zone number 2.
I don't see Wilson out there, Harry.
I saw her over at Exchange 2.
Exchange zone number 3.
She's over at Exchange 2, rubbing her arm.
Mr. Starter.
See her now?
Yeah.
I got the binoculars in here. I still can't see that good. But I can tell that's her. She had a sister named Kiera that was a pretty good runner in track. They had a good team that year. A couple years that they really got it together. Matter of fact, I think they won BAC. And we're off to a start. London in 3. Is that Mandy Jones carrying that first leg? I don't even know if she's in this race. 4 by 1. Nope. She's not in this race, according to this. Look at what's the name coming up on the inside. I believe that's Urbana. London got a bad exchange there. That hurt. You can't have no bad exchanges in your 4x1s. The girl in the last, second to last, is looking back. See where her teammate is. And here comes Watterson. Watterson, he's like they got a pretty good track team. London, I believe, is going to get a third in this one. And that takes care of that one. Our next race will be the 400-meter dash. Race going. I'm in here jawing, trying to get out of the wind. And for London, we have Seaburn, Whitelow, Camivas, Siegel, and Elliott. So it's possible we'll have two heats. I believe that's Whitelow in lane 3. Who else?
On your marks. Set.
Whitelow runs a little bit faster than his daddy did. His daddy wasn't too fast. You hear me talking about you, Bill? Andy ducking his head. See, he getting smart, taking long strides and ducking the head into that wind. That wind done picked up on him again, too. This one you got to stay in your lane, so it's hard to tell who's where until they get this turn here. I believe that's London up front there. London, and then 3 Wattersons, and then 2 Londons. Brad, they're saying to go Brad. Let me see who that is. Brad Seaburn, I think. And was that Whitelow up in there? I turned my head and he snuck by me. I don't know if they got them all in that one heat or not, Carl. I don't know if you got that high jump or not. Okay, that was Chuck Dillard. Probably making his first attempt. Had to wait till the bar got up to around close. Yeah, 7 foot. Somebody said they put a silver dollar on top of the bank board and he jumped up there and got it. No, I'm just kidding. I can't be telling fibs on TV. Can't be telling them anywhere. It's not right, huh? You forgive me, Carl? So I better ask somebody else to forgive me, huh? Brock, Jordan Brock clears it, so I'm thinking we're under 6 foot or right close to it. Okay, this is a girls, what are we getting ready to run here, Carl? Girls 400-meter dash. Liz Hamilton, the All-American girl. K bars, I'm not sure what the K is for, and a K Whit. We'll be running for London. Hamilton will be coming out of, okay, as we pick up Dillard, getting ready to make another jump. Hamilton's coming out of lane 4. London also is coming out of lane 8. and lane, I think, 1.
The 300 hurdles will bullpen on the far side of the track near the starting line.
What takes? So it's still my takes. I give it to you when I feel like it. I can get it when I feel like it. I give it to you, brother. You said you want it back. You said you want it back.
Okay. You up, Carl? Brock. Jordan Brock.
Lanes all the way.
What is this, all London in the high jump?
Yeah, they made their first attempt, and evidently everybody else is already out. They hadn't even started.
So now we got London going against each other. Same way they do in practice.
Hurdle crew on deck. Hurdle crew on deck for the 300 hurdle.
See if Liz can come out of this one. She's been a force to contend with. Liz Hamilton, her
Ladies,
sister
stand at your blocks.
Emily, twin sister Emily, something happened to her leg. She's in a removable cast. Last time I saw her, I don't know how she's doing now, but hope she's doing well.
Set.
And we have a race. Shoot, Hamilton kicks off like she's running to 200, don't you? Watch his headwind slow her down.
There's a second heat of the girls 400. Second heat.
It's not a good sign when the inside lanes catch you before you get around the first turn. Clemens School for Girls. They just run and run and run, I tell you. Is both of them the Clemens School for Girls? I think so. Hamilton's going to get a third, I believe. She's got a shoestring coming over. Hope she don't step on that. Strong headwind and a good tailwind coming down the stretch. London gets a third in that race. I didn't get to see him on that last one. As we're looking at Brock, Jordan Brock, he's only a freshman this year. He's an all-around athlete, I tell you. He just might end up being a force in football sooner than you expect, sooner than you would think. See London baseball team out there going through some calisthenics after the game. Does that mean they won? Or are they being punished for a loss? Punish is not a good word, is it?
Reward.
Rewarded, yeah. Stay out there and run this cold wind. Okay, our next, what we got here?
We got another heat in the girls.
Okay, we have another heat in the girls. So we only had one girl from London in that first heat. Evidently, lane 3 is London. And that would be either it must be Byers.
There's Brock.
Get over. He hit it with his hand.
Hey, ladies, stand at your blocks.
Either Byers or Witt.
On your marks. Set.
I was looking at this lineup here, and I was looking where Harris only runs in the 200. And the other two events are field events. By the time the 200 gets here, you got to be stiff, getting stiff, unless you're steady, keeping loose and working out. I believe that's Watterson stepped out on that in this heat here. London's fighting for a second in the heat. She didn't look like she's tired. Some of these London girls got slick. They put on their tights and fight that cold wind. Okay, we're back to the high jump with Dillard. Don't know what the height is, but I'm guessing it's about 6 foot. Up. Oh, hit the bar on the way over.
Last time after he won the event, he had to move it up to 6'7".
Oh, he did? What's his best? I'm guessing 6'3". He's been higher than that?
Last year, didn't he?
Oh, okay, last year you mean?
Hurdles going to red marks. Red marks.
You're down, aren't you? Oh no, you're watching Dillard. Last attempt for Dillard at whatever this height is. One thing about these events, usually you don't get the scores.
Okay.
So if you don't, watch for it in the paper. Okay, Carl. 100 meter. This says, I believe it's intermediate hurdles. Nathan Bennett, Brad Johnson, and Matt Russell will be running for London. And they will be in lane 1, 4, and 5. London will be lane 1, 4, and 5. It looks like Watterson come across that hurdle first, so there. Oh, he slowed down on that one. Good step that time. London's trying to pick it up here, Carl, in lane 1. At Bennett. You say Bennett's in it. My name's Bennett, and I'm in it. You better be careful because the Watterson's going to end up 1 and 2. And the lean might have got it for Bennett. I don't know. Might have got second. Can't tell from here. What Bennett is that? Nathan Bennett. And we're getting ready for the girls. We only had one heat of the boys. The girls. We have Jones, Bueller, Page, Stamball, Ventriska, Jones, Bueller, Page, Stamball, and Ventriska will be running for London. So we'll have to see how many heats we get out of this. Okay, runners to mark. Let me see where we're at here in this race. This is another heat for boys, Carl. I think so. Only got 2 runners. Both of them from the same school.
I'm thinking blue.
Huh? I don't know. It's going to be a race for the finish. Not really. Okay, now we're getting ready to go to the girls. Let's drop the hurdles. Girls will be running low hurdles, 300 meters. And once again, I have Jones, Bueller, Page, Stambaugh, and Ventresca.
Hey, Mike, we okay?
We're calling for a start. Girls, 300 meter low hurdles. London's going to be coming out of, looks like maybe lane 5 in this heat. Possibly 3, I can't tell from here. This was a race that Strobel Girl was so good in, wasn't it? Went to the state, I believe, in it. And London is in this race right now. Oops, had to slow down for that hurdle, that hurt. School for girls. Looks like they're looking for 1-2. Watterson's pushing. London's going to get a 4th, I believe. London got a 4th in that heat. Are they giving you a clock this time, Carl? That's good. Girls 300 low hurdles. London will be in lane 6, I think lane 5, and maybe lane 4. Looks like Urbana right now is leading this heat. Watterson's running second. Columbus School for Girls third. London 4. And that will take care of that race. Urbana end up winning that one, Carl? You can take her down. Boys, 800-meter race, and Carl come in here to get some heat, to take some of my heat away from me. In this race we have Jeremy Brady, Nick Van Horn, Rob Wilson, Jeff Dominguez, Jared Shove, Keith Park, and Justin Harley. 1,600 meters, which would be, no, it's an 800-meter run, Carl.
800?
Yeah. So we only got 2 laps in this. I'm thinking that's London up there in the hunt there. We got enough people, we should be up in there somewhere. They might have an illegal defense up there and block the people off so they can't get around. I know the one, Dominguez and Van Horn. Who's the other big guy? Dominguez, Van Horn, and what is his name? I'm not going to say because I'm not sure. And who but Watterson take out, make everybody run. Both Watterson runners jumped out there. 2 Watterson and 3 London. These guys are sprinting, Carl. We might have to change this to a dash. I'm about to find out this young man's name. Boy, there's one fella had a lot of strength there at the last. Some coach might be saying something to him. He used it a little sooner. Never say die. That took care of the boys in big fashion. Next up will be the girls. We have 2 girls, isn't it? Richardson and guess who? Odie.
Odie, man.
Now wait a minute.
No, I just ran. I'll be messing with you.
I hope it comes through the tape so they know who's doing that. Might get me some extension headphones so I can hear be sure I hear what you're saying if it comes through. You can tell they're getting cold. They're shivering down there now. That sun went down. They're probably glad to hit that backstretch even though the wind is blowing at them.
Stadium got a shadow out there.
Mm-hmm. What's London in? 1, 2, 3, and 4. The 3 and 5. Don't matter, does it? Because they split at the cones anyway. This stadium car is a disadvantage for this stuff because it throws a big shadow out there. You can look out there and see all that sun, and this big shadow here is cold. Maybe we can get them to make it indoors, make a big dome. We have a race. All was quiet there for a while, wasn't it? I don't know if we're picking up those kids down in front of us or not. I heard them say they didn't have a ride home. We got a fast race, the next one up 200 meter. Right now we're in the 800. And London's running a first lap here with looks like 2 Watterson runners setting the pace.
Got my jeans. You're gonna leave my jeans, Alvin. Leaving all my stuff everywhere.
Watterson's starting to make a move. That's Odie up there in second place, isn't it, Carl? I heard what the coach say, get on her shoulder, pick it up, get a little closer. Don't give her too much distance there. And I don't think Watterson's going to let her get that close. And we're going down there fighting that wind. Wonder how that's got to be a 10, 15 mile an hour wind. Oh, let's see, 10 would be about 12. Yeah. Either it is or it's not, I don't know. They're having a softball game out here. I don't know if it's this Saturday or not. They're going to dedicate one of the dugouts to Bruce Morris. Yeah, Bruce Morris. Going to name one of the dugouts after him. When you know it, Watterson. None and Odie. Odie. I've said Odie so much it just automatically comes out. I don't think she cares as long as she hears her name. She doesn't live too far from me, does she? She doesn't live too far from me, does she?
Up there on like a Zane scores that area.
Where's that?
I don't know where she is.
Oh.
I think that's where she is.
Okay. Take a break. Hurry up.
Yep.
Getting ready for the 200 meter dash. For London we have Chuck Dillard, Akeem Clark, Jordan Brock, BJ Laney, and Brian Knowles. I'm not sure, it could be 2 heats. Kind of anxious to see if Harris picks up her time. I think her best is like 30 or 31. And with this tailwind, after you get around that turn, it might be shoving her down there a little bit faster. She's a tall girl anyway, so there's a lot there to push you, that wind to push her out on down the track.
We'll be on tonight. I'll get you in a minute when after we're finished. I'll come back to you.
All right.
It'll be on about a half hour after the meeting, or 45 minutes after the meeting's over.
All right.
I hear Carl out there talking to some future London Red Raider tracksters, athletes. They're wanting their mug on TV. Do you know him, Carl?
I know Josh Gilbert. That's Josh, Chuck and Justin's brother.
Okay. Josh Dillard, Chuck and Justin's brother. Future London athletes.
Have no problem over there.
Yep, we're trying to get rolling here. Are we wasting tape? Are we going to have enough tape for the last two races?
37.
Couldn't have cut it much closer, I don't think. They might fool us. I know we got at least one heat of the boys and maybe two. Come on, Chuck, get back in the blocks. Let's get this race started. Chuck will see it on TV and he'll come down the house. Man, what you talking about me for, man?
Come on, Brock, get back there.
Yeah, Brock, get on back here. What are you doing? We're getting ready. We will have a race here. I know we have Dillard and Brock. I know those two. I don't know if I can see Clerk or not in this. Okay, Laney's up there in about lane 5. Brock, Dillard, and Lau, or Low, either one. And this guy inside is cutting that corner, buddy. He is smoking. That must be a Watterson speedster. Dillard and Brock will be second and third. Lowe might have got a 5th. I didn't catch that time on that, but it was well under 28. What's a good time for the boys in 200? 21? Hey, there we have him. He didn't give you much play, did he? Come on, Josh, we can't see you. Turn around here. There you go.
Send money.
You don't want on that TV? Yeah, send money.
I'm down.
London fellas know to get down. Their boss wants to stay up. I guess we can see the gun. That's all we need to see. .200-meter dash. London runners in the red and white. Yeah, we might have a good finish here. We're running neck and neck. 2 London runners up front. .24.2 for that heat. So the other one had to go around 21 or 22. It's probably on the tape. The only person been getting in front of you is that whoever that is, and I think it's the soccer coach with the red and black. He's the only one I noticed been getting in front of the clock. If you're watching this coach, what is his name? I know it. France? Or whatever it is. Coach, don't stand in front of the clock, man. Okay, we have, we're on 200 meter for girls, and we have Harris, Carabin, Stamball, Byers, Limes, Witt, and Wilson. Those are the names of the ladies will be running in maybe 2 heats. London's in solid red with the white stripe. Oh, that was Will.
That was Harris.
Yeah, Harris.
Normal meet, man. They throw you out.
Even before he had the hand up.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't get down till he gets a hand up anyway.
Off the balance there, didn't she?
Sure did. She's wanting to get out of there. This is a race where people like her, she's racing against her own time. Got a slow start. This kid from Urbana is kicking it on the outside, the closest one closest to you. Kicking it pretty hard. She's going to run away with it. London's going to get a first. They shut the clock off, so I don't know what kind of time they got. How close was London to a first on that one? Maybe not. One way to find out next time is find out who's timing which runner, which lane.
I'm down.
200-meter dash. And we have London red and white. I'm not sure who's in this heat. We had a race. Good start. I think that School for Girls picking it up there in about the 3rd or 4th lane. But it's Urbana all the way. She kind of ran away with that heat, didn't she? What was the last heat? You know, that was 29.7.
It was 26, wasn't it?
Was it that much? Of course, like I say, it's wind 8. That's pretty fast. Well, we'll take a break and get ready for the long one. Okay, our last and final heat, I believe.
Down in the infield, please.
Girls.
Down in the infield, on the football field. Down, please.
Girls
Thank
200.
you.
And I believe we might have 2 London runners in this. Corey Wilson, I believe, is one of them. I think she'll be coming out of the far lane that you'll see when they come by here. Either 1 or 2. I think it's London and the School for Girls. Yep. Got a fight here for first here. Is Wilson gonna let her win it? Wilson picks it up. Got a 30.2. Wind aided. She was picking them up and putting them down though. Uh-oh, there's right in front of us. Hey, there's the star, Mr. Ladd. He's running up for his 32 meter dash, isn't it, for him? You can shut her down if you want. I thought that girl had bad feet, but she's trying to keep them putting her spikes down right down in front of us. We got a race here. Boys, see what we got from London. This is a 32 meter run. Takis, Ladd, Collins, Elliott, and John. So 5 of the runners are London, so we ought to get a place here somewhere. We will pick up the first lap and the last lap, which will hopefully ensure us enough time to get the 4x4. Since they ran the girls separate, and as we come down the stretch for the last lap, the first lap, we have London, first 3 runners. Ladd running third right now. And we will give you the last lap, so don't go away. For the last lap at 10:01, London's lapping 2 of their own runners. So right now we got London, and I think Watterson. At this pace here, Ladd's going to get a second. Who's that one London runner? He's way out there. This is a coming down the stretch. Did you hear his name? I didn't hear his name. Heard that kid, Ryan. No, Ryan Ladd is. It's Ryan coming here.
That is Ryan's first name.
Ryan Ladd, yeah. Might be Brian John. Might have been who it was. London got a first and second. Called him Jack or something. Maybe he said Takis. That's good. Let's just get half this lap because we're going to run out of tape. Somebody's running out there like they're running a quarter mile, ain't they? Columbus School for Girls. London's got Bab and Brake and Jackson. Those three girls are running for London, and right now they're running in third and fourth. I'm missing somebody. Maybe we're shorter runner. We're going to take his tape right down to the limit. Because you know that last lap is not going to be that long. Mommy breaks down there waving at you right down in front of you. he got you, the millionaires. Didn't mean to do that. Right now at a time of 12 minutes 52 and 0.8 seconds. And that would be Columbus School for Girls. And I think London's going to be coming in second here. Break second place this time in this race. She's pushing hard. She's trying to make a passing by Carl. She going to do it? With a time of 14 minutes, 12 seconds, and 8 tenths. I'm going to get a fourth place there, isn't it? So London pick up a couple points in this race. With a time of, I can't see it. Is that 15? 15:09.9. And then 4x4, Brad Seaburn, Whitelow, Jordan Brock, Nick Van Horn. One team. Another team would be Jeremy Brady, Jeff Dominguez, Kenny Lowe, and Akeem Clerk. So 4x4. And we're fighting time on the tape, so we'll give you all we can and more when we get it. If we run out, hopefully we'll get it all and get the girls in there. Look at them ducking their heads in the back turn there, Carl. Try and get low as they can. I think that's why some of the guys are laughing. It might work, huh?
Come on, Sean, get ready! Come on, Sean!
Lennon is running both first and second right now. Whitelow took the baton. He's got a nice little lead there. But here comes, who is that, Carl? Watterson. Is that Watterson taking the lead there? Or Urbana? Watterson. Watterson, London, and London. And it's still Watterson, London, and London. That's Brock and Clerk running for London. Yeah, he's picking up a little space there. Jordan Brock, he's coming strong. He's a strong man, boy. He's going to take the lead here. Give London something to work with. Who is that? Van Horn? Good exchange. Good exchange as Brock pulls him out of it. Guess who's running that? Van Horn. I believe that's Nick Van Horn. But I tell you what, at this pace, Watterson's after him.
Is there another one or is this it?
This is it, ain't it?
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah. And Watterson's running awful hard. Is he going to run himself out back there, or is he going to make... That's a rough place to make the pass. Running wide in the turn. And he cut him. Did he cut him? We got a race for first. Van Horn, this is probably the most exciting race of the day. Van Horn's not going to let him have it. You go, boy. Nick Van Horn. 3:46.4 or 3:46.6. And Lowe will get a second. The Lowe's team. Okay, very well, good.
On your marks.
Girls 4x4. We are very, very short on tape. Hopefully we'll get the whole race in. If we don't, the tape will run out, and you have to look at the paper to find out what the final was. Running for London, we have Jones.
Set.
Okay, first one will be Odie.
Stand up.
I'm down.
For London, starting out will be Odie. We're in the 4x4. Is he going to start him? We're going to run out of tape before he starts him.
Set.
Odie will be running the first leg. Liz Hamilton will be running the second leg. Timmons will be running the third. And Mandy Jones will be bringing it home. If we have enough tape. We are looking at it and we don't have we have very little. So girls, pick it up. Make a race out of it.
The faster you run, the faster you put your clothes back on.
London's making a move here. Coming up the final curve up the stretch to try to get some advantage in the first handoff, first exchange. And that's Odie. You go, girl. Is that Liz Hamilton? Yeah. She's a competitor. She'll give it all she's got. It looks like we're going to have a race down this backstretch here. Hamilton's there closing in on her, Carl. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Watterson. And then the Columbus School for Girls, and then Urbana. Is she going to let her overtake her? Here they are. We got a big race here in the second lap here. Running stride for stride. Who's at number 3? And the 3 spot is Timmons. Are we going to run out, Carl?
Very little.
Very little, huh? Who's that out front, Carl? Would that be London? Those uniforms throw you. I think London girls have 2 or 3 different uniforms. London's running third. That's Timmons running for London.